Hey there, it's George Carroll, and I have a quick question for you. Are you getting lost in the static? So, do you remember back in the day when they had these turn dial knobs to, access different stations on our radio in our cars and even in our houses? We had to turn the dial, we had to get beyond the static, and then we had to find a clear channel from a radio tower that was, sending out a signal so that we could listen to their music. And so as they would send out these signals, we would have to tune into a certain frequency. And when we tapped into that frequency, then we can hear the station. So think about some of your favorite stations, music stations, either growing up or even these days. When you tap into the clear channel of what they're offering, the signal of what they're offering, then you get to hear the music that they play in the radio station that they play. And in the change industry with coaches and change agents, it's a great metaphor to consider because so many coaches, as the industry continues to expand and grow, it becomes louder and noisier. And what tends to happen is there is a small percentage of people that actually find their frequency. And most coaches live in the static because they're not communicating effectively with precision to their target audience. And so, because the industry is exploding so much, it's an opportunity for us to get really clear on who we serve, what specific issues and challenges we're going to help them overcome, and what outcomes and goals and targets and dreams that we're moving them toward. And if we're not communicating with a precision, a linguistic precision in a way that speaks directly to them, and we don't learn to speak their language, we're simply going to get lost in the static. So my question is, are you lost in the static? Are you marketing and promoting your programs, your coaching programs, your products, your services, but doesn't seem that anybody is listening? If that's the case, then the thing that you got to get clear on is you got to know who you're talking to. You got to know who your target audience is, and you got to understand their worlds. And in Business School for Change Agents, one thing that we help you do immediately is help you discover who your target audience could be. Now, the thing is we don't want to close ourselves off to all the other opportunities that will show up. We just want to get a clear message of who we're talking to, what their issues and challenges are, and we got to know what their triggers are. What can we say? What words can we use? What pain can we tap into? What dreams can we tap into that really will allow us to trigger those buttons to grab their attention? Because again, the coaching industry is absolutely exploding, and if we don't get clear on who we're targeting, how we're communicating with them, then we're simply going to get lost in the noise. So the question is are you lost in the static, or are you operating your business from being a clear channel?